This video is sponsored by BigMarleyMMA.com. Kyle Marley is up over 250 units in the last 2+ years on his premium bets. Go to BigMarleyMMA.com and use the coupon code PROSPICKS at checkout. That will get you 10% off his weekly packages.
I think Rose should win this time. I think she made she made the same mistake twice. The first one she just didn't pay for. The second one, obviously, we saw what happened. But I think she's going to make the calculated adjustments on this. And I think that's going to be the difference. Her footwork, she styled on her that entire first round. It was just really just the leg kicks of Jessica Andrade were the only thing that seemed to be slowing her down at all. I think if Rose can make that one adjustment, I think she runs away with that fight pretty convincingly.
I'm going to say the same thing. I think that this time around, Rose Namajunas is going to get the win. I don't think she's going to make the same mistake. I feel like she had made the mistake of using the same defense on that high crotch lift. And, you know, she should have left it go. I know she's going for Kimura, but I think it was a big lesson learned. Overall, she was winning that fight. I think she's going to make the adjustments, and I have a really good feeling that Rose Namajunas is going to come with her hand raised this time.
I'm definitely going with Rose. Rose was Rose was really handling Andrade before she got dropped in the head and TKOs. So I think as long as she doesn't make another mistake like that, I think she can do exactly what was happening in the last fight, just outstrike her.
I go with Rose, Thug. I go with Thug Rose on that one. She's a crazy talent. Her hands, her footwork, everything. Like, I love everything she does. Her style, like Mark Henry, he loves watching Rose as well. She's just she's tough to deal with for anyone. So I'll go with Rose on that one.
I like Rose in it. I mean, you know, that was one of those fights is like, you know, there's always a chance of something happening, and that was like a chance encounter. Like, you know, Rose, the way she looked before in that fight, the exchanges and stuff leading up, you know, the way she was performing before that again in the Joanna fights, you know, I think, you know, kind of like a freak thing happened, and she wins that fight, I think, a lot of the times.
Jessica, I think it'll be a decision. It's a 3-rounder, right? I think she'll win by decision. I know Rose looked really, really good in their first fight until she didn't, but I think that Jessica's looked a lot better, and I think that she'll get the unanimous decision.
I see Rose winning. I see a decision on points. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Rose. You know, I think she was doing really well in that fight in Rio, and just one mistake cost her the fight. You know, she held on to that. I think, was it an armbar or an omoplata? I mean, yeah, and so she held on to that too long, got slammed, and but she was dominating the fight. So I see Rose, you know, coming back strong and getting her hand raised in that one.
I think that Rose is going to be a lot less susceptible to Andrade's power, for sure. I think Rose could stay on the outside and box her up, and that's what I would kind of expect to see, is Rose trying to stay on the outside and use her length against somebody like Andrade, who's so powerful. And Andrade, I'm sure, is going to try to get inside and do those really good power lifts that she's so good at doing. You know, she sends her opponents flying through the air. And I think Rose's ground game is a little bit better. So if she can avoid another slam, I would say Rose could pull out a decision probably.
I'm gonna go with I think I'm gonna go with Jessica Andrade again. I really like her. I like her. I like Rose. I really do. But I think Jessica's hungry. So we'll see. She's got a lot to prove, especially because everybody thinks that her first bout was a fluke. So I'm going to go with Jessica on that one.
I love that fight. First fight was going Rose's way. I'm a huge Rose fan. I got to go with Rose. I think she's going to get the win. And not just get the win, but I think she's going to finish. I don't know exactly how, because she's so well-rounded.
Well, I gotta go with Colorado native Rose, man. I like her style a lot. She's an animal, man. She's a little monster, man. I feel like that fight, it's always like, that's not like the worst thing about fighting, is like you get caught once and then you're like, you got caught, you know, like whatever. But it's a fight. You're gonna get caught. You don't. But I feel like in that fight, she got caught. That's all I think it is. She should have won that fight.
Thanks for watching this video, sponsored by BigMarleyMMA.com. Kyle Marley is up over 250 units in the last 2+ years on his premium bets. Go to BigMarleyMMA.com and use the coupon code PROSPICKS at checkout. That will get you 10% off his weekly packages.